There it is. Right on time.
Nice.
7 a.m. on the dot. Nailed it. Good morning, everybody. Not a taxidermy deer. Is this like a new Trish or something going on here?
It seems like it. He's not as good at commenting, but he's still kind of funny sometimes.
Doing that to throw it off. Good morning, Paulina. Mad Marv. Good morning. Stefan. What's up? Robbie. Hi. CJ. Bam. It's Caleb and I this morning. Hi, I'm not a taxidermy deer. Thanks, Paulina. Sevan is out traveling. If you sign up for a membership, you will see the whole entire travel and what's going on. You won't want to miss it. There we go. New member. All right. Our job here is done, Caleb. We have reached the quota. Sevan won't fire us for the live show, and we're out.
Yeah, great job, everybody. Thanks for playing.
Yeah. Will made a super dope tutorial on how to join the membership. So if you guys go to the Instagram and you check out the story there, you could see like he laid it out super easy with links and everything else, because we knew that a couple people were having trouble with it. So he went ahead and took care of that, along with that cool banner. Do you see the banner?
Yeah, I just saw that this morning. That looks great.
Dude, the banner's dope. Yeah, there you go. So if you guys go to the podcast Instagram and you guys go to the stories, it'll give you the whole walkthrough on how to join.
Even like made colors in the fonts. That's cool. Takes a lot of work.
It does. He's good at it. He is good at it. Robbie, do you like the new angle? This freaking tripod like pushes the camera really high up than I wanted it to. And it's kind of like I feel like I'm always looking down, but whatever. We'll mess with it. So if you guys saw the title of the show, has CrossFit culture changed? Do you think it's changed, Caleb?
If we're thinking like CrossFit in the affiliates culture,
affiliates, the community, internally, we could touch on each of them. Why confine ourselves?
All right, fair enough. So I when I moved back to Nebraska, I just went right back to the affiliate that I used to coach at.
Yeah.
And I don't coach there anymore. I just attend when I want to and go to do my own thing every other time. But since I left 4 years ago and came back, my dad has still maintained his membership there, and a good majority of the people that were there when I started, which was 7 years ago, are still there. So
that's untouched, you're saying?
Untouched. I think that from my affiliate that I used to attend for a very long time, it's the same. You have the same kind of people going there. The same people find it fun and interesting every day. They have maintained their friendships. Their community is still intact. They still go party on the weekends. They work out Monday through Friday or whatever it is. And yeah, I think from an affiliate, like in the affiliates, I don't think anything's changed. I think they're still propagating the message of CrossFit,
the methodology. Sleeky, good morning. Internally, abso-fucking-lutely. Yeah, there's no denying that. Man, can you imagine going from like what it was, especially like back in the heyday of like how it must have been to work there, to like how it is now? Like if you worked there through that time, you like as the changes happened, you probably just slowly started just like hating it.
I wonder when you start noticing like, hey, this is not turning out to be the way that we thought it was going to be.
Probably your like fifth Zoom meeting just to get like a post up. They're like, this seems different than what it was before.
Yeah, right. Then it turns into like government work basically.
Dude, do you own a Subaru?
I used to. My brother's a Subaru mechanic, so he just got me this for Christmas.
How many siblings do you have?
Just one.
Oh, older or younger?
Younger by a lot.
Oh, what's a lot?
10
years?
7 years? 8 years? Yeah.
Oh man.
He's a oopsie. I don't think my parents would admit to it, but I'm pretty sure he's an oopsie.
And if he didn't know, he knows now.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys, we have the live call-in number up. And listen, so many times I'll do one of these and people will like shoot me a DM or something afterwards and they're like, hey, I was gonna call in, but I got like super nervous and I didn't. Dude, fucking sitting here hanging it all out live. The last minute show with just Caleb and I, like freaking out. What the fuck am I gonna talk about? So if I could do this, if Caleb could show up, you could call in. And
Think you're nervous?
here's the taxidermy deer. Sometimes the comments, it was like
Okay.
poking at me at Pager's thing. And the first person that calls in just gets to test the phone. So if you just want to dip your toe in the water, and here's what we're talking about: has what's happened inside HQ changed what's happening inside your affiliate? Caleb just said no, it hasn't changed what's happened inside. It hasn't changed what's happened inside my affiliate either, right? I think that sometimes we get like confused that some of the stuff that HQ does and how that will affect affiliates. Short term, maybe it won't, but long term,
I wonder if it will be. I imagine it will probably affect coaches more than it will affect the actual members of the affiliate, because I remember, so with the increase in affiliation fee or whatever, before that, the owner of the gym, he would give you some sort of stipend, or like if you coach a certain amount of classes, you could get X amount of money towards your L1 or like towards a new new certifications, gymnastics, whatever it was.
yeah.
But I'm not sure. I imagine that will probably have to change, because now they have to pay they have a significant amount of money more towards the affiliate than they would before. So I remember that was pretty beneficial for us. I don't imagine that's probably the same for everybody, but I remember we used to get some money towards all that.
Yeah, I wonder if like we already talked about, it's going to drop all like the part-timers off and everything else, so that'll definitely change for them over the next couple of years, because if you're just doing it out of your garage and want to just be a part of the message, part of the methodology, $4,500 just to rep it out in your garage with the small rig and a couple buddies is far, far, far from worth it.
Hell no.
Allegro, new member. Yeah, stack it up. If you guys haven't bought a membership, buy it today so I could just gloat to Sevan that Caleb and I jumped on here and we got like 50 new members in one day.
Yeah, another one.
Patrick, welcome.
Let's go.
Oh, and another one. Christine. Hi, thanks. Yep. I knew someone was pulling in to look at that icon photo. Great photo.
I couldn't tell if that was a dude or not, but then
yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Let me hold on. Caller, welcome to the show. Caller, can you hear me?
I can hear you. This is Dylan Lowen.
Dylan. Hey, did you feel targeted when I said people messaged me and said they're going to call in but don't?
Hell yeah, bro. I was like, damn, this guy's talking about me. I probably said that twice already to you. So I was like, shoot, I got to call this guy and grow a pair.
What's going on, dude? What are you doing right now? Are you like on your way to work? Like I always imagine you like waking up at like 4 a.m, like mending fences and then like headed to like save lives. What are you doing right now?
Man, I wish I was that productive. I'm actually, just like last time when we talked, I'm driving to go pick up some material. So I'm on the road. How do I sound?
Fantastic. Hey, dude, we're getting.
There's
no static, nothing. You're coming in great.
Oh, sweet.
Hey, dude, we're getting you. Cool. The people don't know you, but we're getting you set up to come on the show.
Yeah, bro, don't ruin the surprise. I'm super pumped. That's one reason I called too, because I'm pretty sure my heart rate's like 180 right now.
Awesome.
I don't know how y'all do it. Super nerve-wracking, but figured I'd grow a pair and call in. Actually, I was thinking about what Beaver just said as far as you said you and your sibling are 8 years apart?
Right.
How's y'all's relationship?
It was not great until probably the past 5 or 6 years, because he was like basically still a kid and I was like an adult. So it was, we never got along. I think we still kind of butt heads, obviously, but that's like sibling stuff. But by now we're starting to get weird. we're basically friends, I guess.
Heck yeah. The reason I'm asking is, we have a little girl that's about to be 5 years old. And with Ariel being like, in the CrossFit space and being successful right now, we want another kid, but we're trying to ride this train until the wheels fall off.
Yeah,
get that question. Yeah, we're starting to get that question from our little girl that she wants a sibling. I'm like, dude, we're making bread right now. What are we supposed to be doing with this situation?
Yeah, you just wait and just keep riding this high, and then eventually, I mean, it works out eventually. You just they go to separate schools. So I went to separate schools. Every high school, middle school was separate. So we never fucked with each other. I never had to see them all the time. So yeah, it's basically like 2 different households.
Dylan, I'll tell you this. I had a buddy who had a sister who was like 11 years younger or 12 years younger.
Oh, wow.
And it was definitely like Caleb had said that the whoopsie, right? But here's what I'll tell you. It for the parents, I think it was a significant help because both the older siblings, her older brothers, it was a little girl that was born way behind them. They basically just became like the living babysitters. Because like my buddy was in high school, he was like a freshman, and then his younger brother was a couple years younger than him. So they just were all hands on deck and taking care of it. And here's the good thing. You have a little girl. So those like early on like motherly instincts will kick in, and you'll basically have the same thing. You got the little live-in nanny there.
Exactly.
I don't know, bro. She's a savage. She likes to fight. She's pretty aggressive, bro.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Where she get that?
Teach the younger one a lesson.
She get that competitive side for you or from Ariel?
I think she gets her aggressiveness from me because I kind of treat her like a boy as far as I'm not scared to rough around with her. So she can get pretty aggressive with me and mom, and it kind of is like backfiring because she's kind of getting an attitude, man. And I don't know, I'm not a very strict parent, and nor is Ariel. So like, dude, we need to work on our discipline. And we're such laid back parents. We never read books or did any of that stuff that a lot of other parents do when preparing for a child. And we just kind of went with the flow and just trying to treat her as a friend. And when she does mess up, we try to talk about it, but it seems like it goes like one through one ear and out the other. So, it is what it is. But it's so funny that you mentioned like an oopsies child. Our first one is an oopsies. Our second one is going to be planned.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, so we'll have that just backwards.
That's all right. Hey, like you said, keep riding that gravy train for as long as you guys have. She's fucking crushing it. And it seems like you guys got a great thing going on.
Heck yeah, man. No, it's been awesome and a super big blessing. So we don't know when it's going to end, but we definitely know there's a couple more years, on the wheels before we call it quits. The funny thing is, it was a big if, seeing who was at the competition at Rogue, but she did say if she won Rogue, she was going to quit CrossFit.
Damn.
That's the trophy.
Anyway.
Wow. Just
Holy
drop
shit.
off. That's interesting.
On a high note.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, that's, the best do it when they're on the top. And, we had no anticipations of ever placing third place at the games. I think it was just as big of a shock to us as it was to anyone else. The main goal for the games was to be top 10. And if she would have been 10th place, she would have been on top of the moon. And so would have I. And so the fact that she got third place was super mind-blowing to us. And so she was like, yeah, man, if I get first place at Rogue, I'm just going to call it quits and end on a high note. And shook the world, shake the CrossFit world up.
And just give the middle finger as she leaves. Fuck y'all, I'm out. Hey, dude, you know what, though? She's such a
What's up?
competitor. There's no way that would have happened. She would have said that, and then like 2 weeks later, she would have been out in the garage and like, "Why do you got all this shit written up on the board?" And she's like, "I don't know." And next thing you know, you're like watching her more closely. She's out there more, and you're like, "Fuck, we're going another year, aren't we?" And she's gonna be like, "Yeah, I just smoked everybody at Rogue. Of course they're going back. I want to put my foot to their throat."
But I would not be depressed about it. Honestly, the last 3 years of CrossFit have been the most exciting years of my life. I'm like a parent that's like living through their child, you know, when they go and do sports and you're cheering them on and you're like, man, I'm living my adult dreams through this kid right now of being a professional athlete. And that's exactly what I'm doing with Ariel. So I'm loving every minute of it. I just wish, or I just hope that we continue to do it as long as she is able and have fun. Our biggest thing about it is having fun with it and enjoying the experiences that come with it, because we've gotten to meet a lot of cool people along the way and meet people that we never thought we'd meet, because we've always watched CrossFit and never thought we'd maybe call some of these people friends. So it's been such a blessing, man. It's been an awesome 3 years, and
Dude, that's amazing.
Can't wait to see what.
And
Go ahead.
CrossFit's fucking up by not just like sticking a camera in your guys' house as often as they could. I mean, she's such a great role model for the sport. It's nuts, and that could just easily slide over to the methodology side for it and stuff like that, especially balancing like mom life training with you. Like, there's so much to it there. So hopefully they dig into that a little bit too, give her some of the spotlight. It's definitely well deserved.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. You know, I think Ariel has a really cool story that's not getting spoken about as much, as far as being an athlete prior to being a mom and never quite being quite good enough. She was always really good, just never quite had the chance to get it at the regional level, always being between, I think her best finish in regional level was like 6th, and it was always between like 6th and 12th place. And actually, when she found out she was pregnant, it was like her worst finish at the regional in Salt Lake City, like in 2018, I believe it was. And I was somewhere around 15th place and whatnot. And just the fact that after motherhood, that she became a stronger athlete. And I think there's a story behind that for all moms, that once you've gone through motherhood, it does something to a woman mentally and physically that makes them stronger than they probably ever were before. And I've seen that, firsthand, what changes it made in Ariel. She's not special by any means. She's just a woman and a mom, and going through what she did, giving birth, pregnancy, just made her a stronger person. So I really think that story is really cool for a lot of moms.
Yeah.
To grasp onto whatever they're doing in their future or whatever, if they kind of give up on themselves, that they're stronger now than they were before.
Dude, 100%, brother. Hey man, well, thanks for calling in. That's awesome.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, you broke the cherry too, dude. So now you already got your feet wet for the big debut.
Not a virgin anymore, baby.
Awesome, dude. Hey, thanks, brother. Have a great day, dude. Thank you.
Thanks, Dylan.
All right. Y'all do the same, man.
Later, don't.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Dude, that's so funny, because like there's a couple people that had messaged that said the thing about calling in but being a little nervous, but he was definitely who I was like thinking of when we had him, because we are getting him squared away. Okay, we got some housekeeping to do. These memberships are fucking rolling in and I love it. Let's go. Biggest day.
This is pretty good.
Don't do it for anybody other than Caleb, guys. Okay, who do we leave off at? Christine. We're just gonna bring it up again because her profile pic is fire.
Great profile. Babe,
it's mad lit on God.
On God, no cap. Should be bussing.
Okay, we did have a couple of decent questions here. Matt, have you ever played for your coaches to get their L1? Yes, that's something that we offer. So if you go and get your L1 and you commit to a certain amount of hours a week that you're going to be like coaching, there's definitely programs that you could buy that back. I also let all my coaches know that if they buy anything that pertains to leveling up their education, like whether it be one of the online courses that CrossFit offers, like Spot the Flaw, or the programming, the lesson plan, the anatomy, not the judge's course, that's just fucking stupid. But the other ones, like we will, just kidding. We have them doing it for the open. But I offer for all of them to go and do that. And all they have to do is bring me the receipt, and then they have to integrate. And that's the biggest thing. Like I'll pay for education for the coaches. Like this is up and included in books and stuff like that, like buying books or Audible books, like whatever they do to level up their skills in coaching or in business for that matter, depending on what they want to do long term. But if they do that and then we integrate it, and that's the big piece, you got to like find a way to take what you're learning and either teach it to the coaches, implement it in lesson plans, do something to take that skill set and apply it into the gym, into your classes, and 100% you get reimbursed for that. That's something that I will always do at the gym. We've had a lot of people at the gym. I like to say that the affiliate is like a vehicle that will take you wherever you want. And what I mean by that is like, if you come into the gym, you start working out, you're just like really dedicated and disciplined, like to yourself. And then you start to come in and say, hey, I want to coach part-time, but I really want to be a firefighter, like full-time. It's like, great, come in and coach. And then I will, within my power, try to help connect you to the right people or whatever it takes to kind of get you to go through it. Like, I'm not going to bring you in and try to say, oh no, you're only here. Don't pursue anything else and coach for me for the rest of my life. I like to have very upfront and honest conversations with my coaches. And the biggest one early on was like, hey, if you think you could do it better than me, meaning like, oh, fuck, man, I'm going to go open up my own gym. And then I tell them all the time, like, let's just have the conversation, because chances are you could either have a higher position up in the gym that I am in, like with what Albert does, who crushes it and basically runs the whole entire show. And, or can help you fund it, be an investor of the other gym. Let's see. Souza, what are your real thoughts on being competitive on affiliates? I'm all for health and fitness, but in the affiliates. Yes. One of actually thing that I said a while back did really well on Instagram Reels, and I never actually expected it would. And it was me talking just about that, which is like, everybody has to find their own personal competition within the gym. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to go out and compete somewhere. That means you could compete against the clock. That means you could compete against just the shit you're dealing with in your head for life. And you're just going to like grind it out during your burpees. Like, competition, I think, is important because it's always going to make you strive to be better. But what type of competition are you focusing on? And how is that relating back to how it's going to better yourself? So
I would say a good example, just like with the levels of competition, my dad still goes to the affiliate. Like I was saying earlier, he has had the same, him and his friend have had the same competition every day they go to the gym. It's the same thing. They're always looking at each other's scores. That's it. My dad's competition is another guy who is similar in ability. And like, whenever my dad came back from all of his treatments, he was striving. That was his competition, was trying to meet his numbers just like he did before he got out, or before his treatments. So that was his thing. He's like, okay, well, I got to catch up to my buddy again. I got to catch up to this guy again. That's his competition. For me, my competition is, okay, I want to do better in the open, or I want to do better. I want to do better than my wife, because she's starting to train more, It's like, I can't let her beat me all the time. So that's my competition. So there's just levels to it.
Yeah. Sure. One year, my wife beat me in the open by 1 place, which was weird the way it lined up, because she was on a completely different leaderboard. But don't worry, she screenshotted both of them and cropped them together and then put me underneath her by 1 point.
Asshole.
But yeah, dude, you're absolutely right. Like, that's a great example, right? Like, what is your dad doing? He's competing to get back to where he was and get back into the shape that he was prior to cancer and everything else. And like, you're just trying to beat your wife by 1 point in the open. Like, everybody's competition is different. Walter, affiliates never used to care how many affiliates there were or how CrossFit was doing. That's definitely not true. Don't you remember hashtag I'm out? People throwing their shit away and scraping CrossFit off their wall. That was a pretty big moment for them to care. No, man, I think these conversations have been happening all the time, but I would agree with you in the sense that it's probably more vocal and forward facing now than it was in the past. But being an affiliate owner, being a 10-year affiliate owner myself, but being an affiliate owner, like, you get around other affiliate owners and these conversations have been happening all the time, but definitely more forward facing, way more in the media space than it ever was. So to you, that probably definitely seems different. Mad Marv is a member. Let's go. You have to be a CEO if you guys want the behind the scenes, though. Sorry if you didn't know that. If you didn't know, now you know. Marv.
There are a ton of memberships that just came in.
Ashley, welcome. Caleb hates kids. Yes, that's correct.
That's yes.
Just sneak that one in there. Helping. I go to affiliates 2 days a week and home 3 to 4 days a week, and I'm moving towards affiliate training, but I have the garage gym and the affiliate is there, and the affiliate I love is 30 minutes away. Yeah, that's cool. Little hybrid action. Dude, that's probably a really good way to do it if you're somebody who works out at home, because you know that at home you're not capturing the same intensity as you are with people around you, right? And so if you have if you're good and motivated to do it on your own in the garage, but you could kind of use the affiliate 2 days a week as just like, hey, am I really pushing myself like I should be in the garage? That's a cool combo. We have like, do you have a membership or a punch card? I wonder if
I have a membership.
You have a membership?
Yeah.
I wonder if Halpin has a punch card for that. What do you go to an affiliate? What affiliate do you go to now?
Yeah, I go to CrossFit Hydro.
Oh.
Yeah. He offers open gym, but you're only allowed to use open gym between class times. So if there's no classes going on, because our kind of like yours, we don't have space to be allowing open gym to be going on at the same time as regular classes.
Yeah.
But same with Halpin. I think I'll go to an affiliate. I'll go there for a class or a couple times a week, but otherwise I go outside of class times.
Just hit your own. Is that just because of schedule thing, or you just prefer to kind of do your own thing majority of the time?
Schedule thing normally.
Yeah.
I don't really care to get up at 4:30 in the morning, and I'm usually up pretty late. So
yeah, dude, that 4:45 alarm clock for me comes around quick. Souza, have you ever had a devil's threesome? Oh fuck, I don't even know. Yes. No, I have no idea what that even is. Sleeky, I have a sister who is 22 years younger than me. Interesting. I wouldn't. Okay, never mind. I was gonna ask more questions, but we'll have Sleeky on the show. Jane really got a good workout in when Dick and Tom gave her the devil's threesome. A threesome including 1 woman and 2 men. Oh yeah, that's the only way I roll, baby. If we
Eiffel Towers or die.
Yeah, if we can't pause for a quick sword fight, don't fucking include me, okay?
Quick high five, fist bump.
Just a couple lightsabers swinging around. Oh my gosh. Gracias, Rubio. Dude, yes. YouTube member. Thank you, brother. Awesome. We're crushing these memberships. Go there. Get a membership. Yes. Look at that. Let Sevan know.
That's right.
Gladly. We'll just keep this comment up for far too long, like sometimes happens in the live comments.
Just so everybody knows.
Yeah. Bag of weed and chocolate dick emoji, then I'll join.
Oh, all right.
Will? The two that he would refuse to make would definitely be the bag of weed and the chocolate dick.
Exactly.
Oh, Vindicate. Hey, if you guys haven't gone over and checked out the new beanies that Travis set up, they look awesome. And
I need to get one. It's cold as fuck here.
Yeah. Has it been super cold there? What's the temperature?
It's starting to get freezing now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, these are dope.
Yeah, look at those.
I like this one specifically.
The yellow?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one Grace likes too. What was the one? Is that the one that Sevan called the Meg beanie?
Yeah. Oh no, it was this one.
Oh, okay.
This is the Meg beanie.
Oh shit. Hey, if you buy the Meg beanie and send me a picture wearing it dressed like Meg, I'll give you the whole behind the scenes for free. I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
Just making hella promises. I'll drop a Subaru off at your house. Oh shit.
Hand delivered. It's pink, but it's okay.
I feel like I've read all the member names, Caleb, so you could join. Go ahead.
Coffee Pods and Wads became a member this morning before the show started.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's that one.
Nice deflection from the name we can't pronounce. Hannah, thank you.
Hannah
Pedro,
Essen,
thank you.
Pedro. I like that it shows the
John
ones
J.
that didn't happen while we were live.
Dude, thank you. We're counting these though, by the way, guys. These happen during the show. Okay. So if they're in the comment section, Mike Richard, yep, let's go, baby. Come on, keep them coming. Records.
What is
that?
oh, surfboard. Okay.
Surfboard. Samantha, thank you.
Jay Hartle.
Hartle, all right.
Thomas Plaza.
Thomas. Oh, Chrissy. Oh man.
Great profile picture.
Dang. You know what? Oh, Lisa. Yeah, that is a great profile picture.
Is this pair? Par. Pair? Par.
Par.
Par?
Yeah.
We're going with it.
They're stacking in. Awesome. Brian, what's up, brother? Thank you. Josh. That's the guy's agent from last night. He actually bought the membership for tips.
Wow.
Oh, Stephanie. Sweet. Became a member. Oh, we got another new one here. Allegra. Okay, now we're back where we
we're back to
good. Beautiful. Look at this though. We could keep it going. Felicia.
Nice.
Remember were you on the back end after we got off and I told the story about the standee in the restaurant?
Yes.
That chick's name was Felicia.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Boy.
What a name.
Yes. Why would it be anything else but the Felicia? Robbie Myers. Okay, so before we get into the CrossFit culture being changed, I still want to have that conversation. So if any of you guys at a moment here do have an opinion on that, please call in, give me your opinion, keep it fucking short. I was talking with a few people yesterday and I was like on this tip that like there's this like bringing the like ideas to situations are great, but it's also like the lowest form of contribution. And we get tons of like emails or like DMs with people like having these ideas or they'll suggest it in the comment. And one thing I just want to make clear is that if you are giving an idea and you're not bringing solutions on how to execute on it or just executing it on yourself and then showing up and being like, here's what I did. I had this idea and then I did the work. Check it out. Do you like it? Then just showing up and saying, you guys should do this or you guys should do that is literally like the lowest form of contribution one could have. So make sure that you're bringing more to the table than just ideas. Okay, we got someone from like Illinois, I think. Caller, hello, you're live on the show. Or maybe you're not. Good morning.
Hello?
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning. Caller, you're live.
Hey.
Hey.
What's up, dudes?
How you doing? Who is this?
I was on the fence about calling. This is Steve Blacksmith.
Awesome. Welcome to the show, brother. You were on the fence? What were you doing? What are you doing on the fence?
I was on the fence about calling.
Checking out the neighbors?
Yeah. But then you said that contribution is the lowest form, or suggestion is the lowest form of contribution.
Yes. Only if you bring
that's the whole purpose of my calling.
Just an idea?
So I was like, well, yeah. Just
okay.
An idea.
Okay, cool.
I got a BTS idea and I was like, all right, I wasn't going to say anything, but now I got to say something.
All right. Okay.
Hey, so concerning the BTS, after it's released in full, right? Are there plans for it to be bundled and then released wide on a platform like Apple or Google Play or something like
that? You mean like as a paywall or just for free?
No, as a payable. Right? Like I want to add it to my library with the rest of the documentaries. Am I going to be able? Would I be able to do that?
That's a great question, and it's also one that I can't answer right now. I'm not sure. I think we would love to be able to do something like that, but I'm not sure. But we definitely talked about it.
Well, if Sevi likes it, take it as your idea and get all the credit for it.
Good man. But yeah, I mean, that is a great suggestion. And we do hope to be able to do that, especially, I mean, we're hoping to keep the ball rolling with this. Like these memberships that you guys are doing to be able to just get some early access to it. Like it's crowdfunding for the next thing. That's what we want to do. We want to recoup a little bit of the money back. We want to be able to pay the people that helped out. We want to be able to do more of this in the future. So every single person who's buying a membership is getting us closer and closer to being able to do more and more and more of this. But yeah, that's a great idea. hopefully we'll be able to get that so you could add it to that library on what are you, like an Apple guy or Netflix or what?
Yeah, Apple guy.
Apple. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully we'll be able to get that up there to keep it in a library. That would be dope.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thanks guys. Appreciate taking the time.
Hey, thanks for calling in, bro. Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
dude.
Later.
But yeah, that would be good. I just don't know. Oh shit.
What?
Oh, I just got a cool text. Okay, this is exciting. We may have a new sponsor potentially.
Ooh.
Somebody reached out to a little bit ago, and they just got back right now on this. This is if this is the most profitable show ever, God, go back to the boss with that. Caleb and I cleaned house.
We crushed it, dude.
Somebody asked if we were 5 minutes behind the chat. No, I just left it at the scroll because more stuff was coming in and there was some good questions in here. And I wanted to make sure that I got all of them. Eddie, welcome to the show. Two dudes, Souza. Yeah. Yep. The only way I like it.
That's right.
Oh, wait. Did I say Eddie, welcome to the show? No, Eddie, welcome to the membership. Oh, and he's got some.
Oh, damn.
Oh, some jujitsu champs too.
Some two playing brothers.
Dude, that's awesome. Kendall has a question here. Oh, actually, we'll go with the real Kevin's first because this is easy. Souza, did Pedro rig the CPW show? Yes, he fucking did, of course. How is he going to let Vellner win by a half point when clearly he didn't?
Yeah, isn't that kind of bullshit? How do you just dish out half points like that? Ooh, it's not. It needs to be like Jeopardy, where it's like, okay, I'll take. You get like $1,000 per question or something. You know what I mean? It's like
and then he like takes
specific
it away.
points. Yeah. If you get it wrong, you lose a point.
Yeah.
That was pretty fucked.
Good. See, that's how you execute an idea. Caleb had an idea, and then he told you how to do it.
I'll tell anybody how to do anything. I'm really good at that.
That show in that format was a lot of fun, though. The only thing I felt a little out of my lane with the questions, because I will say that, like, although I follow up on like a lot of the game stuff and I'm a huge fan of the sport, like if you would have had me talking about all that stuff in 2016, I would have felt like I could like dial everything in. But now, as like my focus has really shifted like more towards like business and stuff, and those are the things that like I'm really into, I haven't really kept up on all my game stuff. So there's a couple questions in there that I felt a little like,
what's up, dude?
I wish I had more information to answer on. Travis, what's up, man? How you doing?
That wasn't an apparel sponsor that just texted you, is it? Because I'd like to know.
No.
Since Sevan doesn't have an apparel sponsor.
He has an apparel partner.
He has an apparel partner. Very true.
Apparel.
Yeah. People don't know the deal. No, I get it. No, I wanted to call in and tell everybody thank you on the beanies. That was literally just hey, we're going to give this a try and see what happens. I ran out of patches and I had to order more. So we're on a roll.
Dude. Awesome.
Yeah. That was literally just kind of like what you were saying, bring solutions. I tried it out to see how it would work and sent you guys the pictures and people are ordering them. So I've gotten numerous requests if we're going to have them at Wadapalooza. So I'm ordering more so we can make sure we have them at Wadapalooza. Because last year it got fucking cold there.
Yeah.
So we will be prepared.
Dude, that's awesome. And just in case people don't know, like Travis is talk about like don't just bring ideas, like bring the solution. 99% of the designs and everything you see is Travis like throwing ideas out there, us being like, that's awesome. And then him being like, okay, done. And then the next time we see it, people are buying it off the website. I mean, that's that's how all these ideas that you said, like the who's not should be named, like the victim, like he has absolutely crushed all these designs, completely understands the nuances of the show, makes what everybody like knows what everybody's going to want to wear and makes that. And, huge. Thank you, Travis.
No problem. I learned that from the show, honestly, because when I first started doing stuff, I kept messaging you guys saying, how can I help? And I finally was like, okay, I'm going to make shirts for you. Is that cool? Let's go. And the other vendor was messing up. So it worked out really well.
Yeah, fuck yes.
But it's literally been just finding solutions for everything. So bring solutions.
Fucking boss. Thank you, dude.
Crushing it.
Hi, man.
Thanks, Travis.
Keep it up.
Thanks, Travis.
Later, bro.
I'd like to know how many years in advance are you, as far as the bank account right now with all these memberships? We got like 5 years of behind the scenes booked right now, don't we?
Dude, it's looking pretty good. I'll tell you that. We could.
Everybody's got a freaking icon in the chat.
Hey, dude, Caleb and I might get enough stipend money while we're out there helping and producing to get 2 cups of coffee a day now. So it's gonna
There you go.
yeah, it's crushing up. I mean, the support is unreal. You guys are fucking awesome.
It went from like moderators to now we just have a bunch of members.
Yeah,
From
amazing.
moderators to members.
Every name's got an icon next to it.
Dude, it's crazy.
It's very cool.
Yeah, awesome. All right, brother. Thank
All right, guys,
you.
keep it up.
Thanks, Travis.
Yeah, and I feel like there's been more that have like come in, but I'm super behind on this chat here. As we'll scroll down through. Okay, we said to Felicia, all right, I think I found where I can't Olivia, can't wait to get my crop CEO sweatshirt order yesterday. Yeah. Get it in. We say Robbie. Thank you.
Robbie.
Remember, we got Robbie. Did we get Corey?
No, that's
Corey in the mix. Corey, thank you for joining. Welcome to the membership. Exclusive picks coming today. If you guys if you're going to get the membership and just want the insight on what Sevan does and who he travels with and the elites he rubs elbows with, I would definitely follow for today because this may not happen again. We got another caller here. Caller, hello. Welcome to the show. Why? Hold on. Fuck. Did it disconnect from my Bluetooth? Hold on, caller. Fuck. Now I feel it. Now I know exactly how Sevan feels.
I heard it ringing.
It just hold on. Connected. Hello, caller. Can you hear me? Okay. Well, we're just gonna do this. Yeah, but it's not connected to the Bluetooth. I don't know why. Hi, caller. Welcome to the show.
Hey, it's Jody Lynn.
Jody.
How are you, Souza?
I'm freaking fantastic. Can you guys in the comments
Good.
here? Okay.
Hi, Caleb.
Hi, Jody.
Jody, how you doing?
I'm great. I wanted to tell you about the temperature in my box. The culture.
Yeah. Let us tell us all about your box, please.
Well, it was great in 2012 to about 2019, 20.
Okay.
And then it sold to a different owner, and they had no respect or appreciation for Glassman, wanted to do the whole black square. Slowly just became not the best part of my day.
What do you feel like started to change? Was it like the attitude towards it, or was that just kind of like they showed their colors with that and you started distancing? What do you think changed?
The new owner. I mean, the members kind of had to keep the new owner in check. Like, lady, why would you get out of the only reason we're here is because you're CrossFit. Why would you want to disassociate with CrossFit? You would lose your gym. So she didn't succumb to everybody leaving,
Right. And then
it just slowly, like Dave Castro got fired. That was the best thing for her. It's like, hello.
Oh, really?
So,
wow.
And then, I stayed on because it was a great community. And then I eventually moved, and I probably would have commuted back there, except it was no longer the best hour of my day. And I was just like, I can do this in my basement.
Damn. That's a bummer, especially when you had like your people and you really enjoyed it.
I know. I'm just so sad. I miss it a lot. But the culture there was just like, it was no longer what I really loved.
Yeah.
So I checked out a couple boxes in my new location. One of them, I'm a 6 a.m.er. So one of them I went to 6 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
The guy, nobody said hello to me.
No, how does that happen?
Left.
Wait, so hold on, walk me through that.
I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. I'm like, what the hell?
So you're coming into the door, you walk into the gym. Like, is there a spot where they congregate to like, you know, the whiteboard debrief or something like that to sort of calm? Okay.
Yeah.
So you walked
I called the coach ahead of time. He met me at the door, did whatever. And then I went into the group and like literally like nobody made a eye contact. Hello, nothing. I'm like, okay. And then the coach left immediately for his 9-to-5 job. So I didn't even get to talk.
No shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then the second one I went to, great time. And then did my 1-week trial. Then he just started sending me these 2-brain business emails. He's never once picked up the phone to call me.
What do you mean the 2-brain business? Like just like hit you with like automated stuff?
Tell they're just like, you know, packaged emails from 2-brain.
Yeah.
Hey, Jody, we haven't heard from you. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, this is my discretionary income. If you want it, give me a call.
Yeah. Yeah.
Say, hey, you know, don't send me some packaged email.
And they never reached out on like a personal touch after that. Like, hey, Jody, sorry, we had to run out and like,
Never,
you know, I had to get to my
text. Hey, I'm a salesperson. I pick up the phone. I want your money. I want you to feel like, you know, you want to give me your discretionary income.
Yeah, you care.
Know, Souza, you would probably do that, Souza.
Hey, yeah, we do.
Phone, just pick up the phone and call them.
Yeah, yeah. Although I'll tell you what, I got duped by this sales guy, Randall from fucking ClassPass. Randall, and for the last like week and a half, I'm not gonna lie, I've been afraid to pick up the phone. It's fucking Randall every time from a new number. He's like a serial killer. And the crazy part about it is so he was a genius, right? Because they left a voicemail. So I get a voicemail and it's like, hey, this is Randall. I'm looking for Matt. I just wanted some questions about membership. I'm like, oh, fucking great. Call Randall back, right? Hey, Randall, it's Matt. What are you doing? And he like goes to go into the membership thing, like he's actually going to like join the gym. And then it just takes a hard right turn. And all of a sudden I realize I'm in the middle of a sales pitch and there's no fucking way out. And so I'm like trying to like get Randall off the phone. And I'm like, Randall, relax, bro. Like, just go ahead and send me some more information about your ClassPass. And I kind of fucked up because I should have just said it wasn't for me. I knew it wasn't for me. And ever since then, Randall's just been ass pounding me via email and phone call to the point where I'm like, you know, we're headed to the courthouse for a restraining order. I'm not going to lie.
You have to have a good balance of between calling and harassing. But you want to flatter somebody and let them know, hey, we would really like your money.
Yes.
We want you here. Because some people that's what matters is that this is big money that you're joining these gyms.
And it's surprising to me, but it's surprising to me that when you walked into the new gym, like we do this all the time. And sometimes I feel like, maybe the drop-ins or the new people that are in there feel a little on the spot. Because I'll literally like, we'll congregate and I'll be like, all right, guys, let's get ready to start class. And I'll be like, hey, by the way, we got a drop-in, Caleb from Kansas. Or I'll do something like dumb like that and make a little, and then I'll like applaud and the whole class applauds, right? And then I'm like, hey, Caleb, this is, and I'll just, if the class is smaller, like if it's, if it's like 8 to 10 people, I might just rattle off everybody's name in there and then just be like, great, we're all best friends. If it's, you know, if it's a little bit smaller class or something, then we'll do a little introduction. You know, who's actually really good at that is Pool Boy. He's been coaching at the gym for a while now.
Pool Boy's great, yeah.
And he gets up there, he does like these funny questions of the day where he knows how to do it. Usually most people hate that question of the day thing, especially if it happens all the time. But he does it so well that people like he's forced the rest of us to start to like really make that a ongoing thing now, which has been cool.
It used to be great, and that eventually left that original gym that I was at. It was always like part of the program, and just eventually things slipped away. And anyway, I just wanted to let you know what the temperature was in that box, and I just kind of, at some point, the value is just not there anymore for you. So that's why I left that gym. Of course, I moved a little bit further away. But
Hey, one more question.
It sounds like all the gyms that I hear through the podcast and like Chief Nation and like all these great little gyms, I just wish they were closer because they sound like they're right up my alley.
Yeah. Hey, one quick question before we let you go. What do you know why the original owner sold the gym?
Oh, he was so great. No, he was the best. He was the best coach ever, but just the little pettiness of people's problems people would complain, there's the clicks and the complaints, and then he ended up starting an axe throwing bar. He's just a entrepreneur, but he was just totally into.
Hell yeah.
He went to all the ranch CrossFit games. He, and he still is a big lifter, but he just got tired of the headaches.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he found a person who was going to pay him the money, and he left. And he does axe throwing and cornhole bars and stuff like that. He's doing really well, but I still, refer to him for advice on lifting and whatnot, the Oli lifts.
Man. Cool. Well, thank you so much for calling in.
Yeah.
Great contribution.
Thanks for standing in today for boss.
Yes. Yeah. Nerve-wracking, but always a good time.
Caleb.
He can't, he could hear you, but you won't hear him. I'll translate. That's okay. Go ahead.
No, I just want to tell Caleb, keep it down there. Keep it down.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Thanks, Jody. I appreciate it.
He said, yes, ma'am. He appreciates it.
All right.
All right.
See you guys later. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Jody. Bye. I don't know what. Maybe she's on Android. That's why I couldn't connect.
Maybe.
I don't know. I just made that up because Android people are.
Fucking Android people.
So now we got to slap them down a little bit. Okay. Hopefully that'll Bluetooth. What's up?
You see CTP is a member? CTP. He's the man.
CTP Cam. Now he's a member.
Dude.
Part of the fam. That rhymed.
Nice.
Welcome to the club. I'm telling you guys, I would like Caleb and Sevan and I were talking about it last night after we got off the show. By the way, Charlie was a stud.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I really like that guy. But and by the way, for today in particular, if you want to get the behind the scenes, you for sure have to get the CEO. But today in particular, I think when Sevan posts for the members only, it'll go to everybody, regardless of the level. Walter said a comment in here, and I had to. Here it is. This whole podcast has turned into, we just want your money. Yes. just joking, Walter. I mean, we just want to provide value in exchange for monetary service. Okay. RB. Souza, do you ever follow up with your drop-ins to see what their experience is like visit? No, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? You're in here for one day, taking up space. No, I'm just kidding.
You only pay me $20. That's it.
Yeah, $20. I'm raising my drop-in fee to $40. That's how you get a follow-up call.
Yeah, no free T-shirt. Buy that on its own.
We do have some automations and stuff in place, but no, we should probably do that on a more personal touch. I used to be like really on top of that, like super in the early days, and would be like, hey, did you enjoy it? They're like, yeah, it was awesome. I'd be like, cool, give me a review. No, just kidding. Reversal, 2 points. But no, I don't follow up as much as I should with the drop-ins. All right, there was a couple other good questions in here. Damn, it's hard to keep up with the chat when hosting show. I feel like I'm like totally on top of it when value.
Market zero, Walter.
Walter's like he's holding our feet to the fire here. Yes, value.
Thanks,
Blade, what's up, dude? We definitely need to get Blade scheduled. The schedule's kind of crazy right now because we have Wadapalooza coming up, so I always leave a gap in there because I know like Sevan wanted to start like loading that up with athletes as we get closer, and he'll probably just want to go hard right before. So it's always like this weird gap, and then he's just been dominating this freaking reaching out to guests. Like I'm like the pipeline of people coming in is like freaking huge right now, and we're scheduled like I'm putting people almost to February at this point, or beyond, which is which is pretty far out for us. But I do need to get Blade scheduled. This is Sparta.
How do I get one of those Nickelodeon looking icons?
You get it by
a member.
You got to be a member. See, that's the value, Walter. That's what I'm talking about, boy. You know. Hold on, we got to give a couple member shout outs here as they just joined in. A couple names I don't recognize yet. Okay, Jay Hartle, we got him last, right?
He upgraded his membership.
Upgraded.
Yeah, he was a CEO, or he was a media director. Now he's a CEO.
Congratulations.
Thanks,
already
dude.
Promoted. See, Walter just fucking reigning value, bro. Eric Wise, Velder brings the views. Souza never had a chance.
Wow. Wow. He really said that.
I don't know why you brought that comment up, Caleb.
That's fucked.
Oh, but he's not wrong. Awarding BS 0.5 is better than 6 whole points. Is that a dig at me too?
No, I think that's a dig at
Pedro?
Death by.
Oh.
Because Death by just awards 6 points randomly. You know?
I only watched that show if Chase is on it.
True.
The CEO membership, $10. Nah, bruh. It's a little bit more than that. All right. Let's see. Does anybody else want to call in real quick and talk about anything? Oh, we got more members here. Here we go. Sonny K, welcome to the membership. Awesome.
That's crazy.
RB said he jumped from that Charlie Lance show to here. Yeah, dude, that kid's a rock star. I really I was hyping him up towards the end. Somebody even called me out. I don't think Dan did. But I was serious. That he's got it, man.
He has like the confidence of like an 18-year-old kid still. You know how you have like kids who are like varsity whatever in high school, and then they're just like, yeah, I'm the fucking greatest thing since sliced bread.
Mm-hmm.
He's like been riding that for 10 years. He's got some crazy confidence in him.
He really does. But it's weird though, because sometimes like when people are like that, there's almost like you're like, like drawn away from them kind of, or like they okay. But like he had the ability to kind of like make it okay, right?
Yeah.
Did you feel that too, or did you think he was a little too much?
Yes, there are people that have acted like that I've felt are completely douchebags, but he was really good at like he could play into a lot of things. Like when Sevan did the phone call for the ticket sales, he was like, yeah, I'm down for it. Let's do it. He wasn't like above that. He was like, yeah, I remember my sales pitch. I remember all that. Like, I'll tell you everything, you know?
Mm-hmm.
He's really good at that. It was cool.
Yeah. And on top of that, he backs that shit up. Like I said, it's like that earned confidence, right? Like,
right.
He's not just saying it and not doing it. He's crushing it. Devesh, welcome to the membership. Okay, now I'll try to. Oh, Jedediah. Yeah, buddy.
My man.
Oh, you know what? I need to Jedediah, I'll probably be reaching out to you. I have this lady who we've been going back and forth like via email for a while. Then she disappeared, and then she just recently came back and she wants to come back with a friend. And she's also she's a seated athlete, but she's never done CrossFit before. She was telling me that she's been in the chair now for about a year and a half or so, and is now looking for these other outlets to get back to being like physical and like everything else. And so she heard about like CrossFit, or like she said adaptive athlete training, like at these gyms. I don't think she's super familiar with CrossFit, but I think she's like started to look into it. And she wants to come and do CrossFit. And I've been trying to get her into the gym, and now she wants to bring a friend. And I was just going to reach out to Jedediah just to be like, hey, like what, do's, don'ts, like, what do you like, anything that I should know going into this, so I could just serve her the best as possible. Right.
Oh yeah.
I've worked with a W amputee, combat vet, like stepped on IED, took one off from the knee, the other one just right below the hip.
Fuck.
And that was an awesome experience because he obviously was like timid. Like he really didn't want to like come in and join it. His wife was kind of like nudging him, pushed him in. I was like, dude, let's just come and talk. You could see it. So he saw it, came in, everybody was super welcoming and everything else. And he's like, okay, I'll give it a go. So like he came back in to like join the class. And one of the things that I wish I would have done a little bit better is just better talked him through some of the movements and how that's going to like change or alter. So he kind of knew what to expect a little bit more. I didn't really think about it from his perspective as much. And I wish I would have just spent a little bit more time there just to arm him with some more information, so he didn't feel like he was kind of like waiting for somebody or the coach to kind of coach him along. Like he already knew what was coming ahead of time. So he still came in for a while until they moved out of the area though. So it's still
cool.
It still worked out. I just wish I would have made it like a solid. Oh, cool. All right. Awesome. I'll shoot you a text. Dude, my bicep has been like twitching this whole show. You see that? You see that?
Yeah, what the hell?
Whoa,
that was a big one.
Dude.
Dehydrated.
dehydrated and just shitload of coffee running through my veins right now.
Coursing.
We stopped by CrossFit New England during their peak, and Ben Bergeron came out and greeted us. Pretty impressed.
Wow.
Did I tell you guys that I went to his immersion thing back in the day?
Really?
Did you know about that? Yeah. Do you know that he offered like this? Look at that. Look at it go. Okay, call it. Hopefully this Bluetooth works. Dude, it's fucking not working again. Call it. Hello.
Android, is that why it's not working?
Are you on an Android too?
I am. Is it not connecting because of that?
I don't know. I have no idea. But like, if you go to press, I was going to show the people, but I want to show your number. If I go to press, like where it says like speaker, like other options, it doesn't bring up like the option for Bluetooth.
Really?
Yeah.
So should I just go buy an iPhone?
Yeah. Duh.
It's funny. I have an Android. My daughter's 11. I got her a iPhone. She loves it. So maybe I don't know. I used to be an iPhone guy. I just got over it.
Why'd you switch? What do you mean you got over being cool? What do you mean?
You didn't like the blue text messages?
Yeah. Caleb said you don't like blue text messages.
There's too much pressure,
What's going on, brother?
What's going on, guys? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I had a question, Souza. You're a gym owner.
Yep.
And I always wonder Jim's policies on animals and specifically coaches bringing a pet to, they come, they coach, and they bring their dog. And if not controlled, then obviously it turns into a shit show. And I wanted to get your thoughts on it.
Yeah. So when I first started, bring your dog, have a good time. Everybody's welcome, even our furry four-legged friends. And then what happened one day? Somebody brought their fucking Great Dane. And no, it wasn't Sevan. It wasn't Sevan. There was this lady. She actually used to own the gym when I bought it for her. She had this small little dog with these bug eyes that like moved opposite ways, like she was a gecko or something. And that little dog ran around. And at the same time, 2 other people brought their dogs, like run-of-the-mill dogs. So there was like 4 dogs in this gym. And I specifically remember like somebody new walking in, saw all the dogs, and you could tell right away they were like, okay, right? Like one dog, like a gym dog that maybe is the owner's that just kind of sleeps in the corner that everybody loves to pet. Not that big of a deal. When you got the fucking petting zoo in there, and I got the Great Dane and the little, like, it just got out of hand. And then what ended up happening was, number one, that little dog with the bug eyes almost got a barbell dropped on her, like really close. And then one of the members who did I think it was like a clean and jerk or something. This was 9 years ago, but whatever the lift was, like went to go do the lift and then went to drop the bar and realized the dog was like close and tried to maneuver real quickly to like not drop the bar on the dog and ended up fucking hurting themselves. Right? Like think about that. You go to do a clean and jerk and you tweak some weird way because you are trying to avoid killing and smashing this gecko dog, and like now your back hurts. Like fuck that. And then the Great Dane got mouthy and nipped at somebody running out the door to go do the 400. So literally from that day forward, I was like, okay, dogs are done. And then that was it. And I tried even too being like, oh, we put a water bowl outside and you could tie them up in the parking lot. Then they would bark and the owner would, and then they would try to unleash them and take them on the 400 and it's 4 rounds of Helen. And you're like, really going to untie your dog, run with your fucking dog, retie your dog back up? Like, why are you even, what are you doing? This is a 3-round fast workout. Get the fuck out of here with that. And so that's where we started with. And then that's how that ended up. But that was why we made the adjustment.
Yeah, that makes, so with anything, in this case, the gym, you have to weigh the pros and the cons. Like, obviously, most people like dogs. You come to the gym and you get to see a dog. Oh, it's so cute. It's this, it's whatever. But like, all right, the pros outweigh the cons. You bring a dog, now that dog has to be taken care of. If it's a well-behaved dog and maybe there's an area you can put it in like a cage around it or something, cool. But if it's not, or if it's a person that doesn't want to cage their dog or whatever, or leash the dog, now you have to worry about this dog running around. Like you said, people having to maneuver around it, or people that are afraid of dogs, or getting injured, like, so yeah, we just, I don't know, at my box here, we have this ongoing issue. As a matter of fact, right now, so prompted me to call in, one of the Friday morning coach brings her dog and like either holds the dog, walks around and tries to coach while holding a dog,
What
or
the fuck?
allows the dog to walk around. Dude, if I was to tell you all the things that happen at this gym, you would, it's ugly. So either the dog will just run around. I'm back in the office trying to get some work done while class is going on, and this dog keeps coming and pushing my door open and wandering around, and then like I don't know. It's just like do the pros, weigh the cons, and I needed to ask because I'm a firm believer. I love dogs, you know.
Me too.
I've always loved, but time and place, you know, is it appropriate to have a dog at the gym, especially if you are the coach? Why are you bringing your dog?
Completely agree. Yeah, that's not sound standard. Well, thanks, dude. Hey, do you coach at that affiliate you're talking about?
I do. I actually started this affiliate back in 2013, so we just celebrated our 10 years this year.
Congrats!
And then, thank you. And then I've been around. That sounded dirty. I've been around helping other gyms in the area. So I left in like 2018, helped another gym, came back here, and then left again in 2021 to help another gym. And it was about that point till I came back last year that things really went south. It's funny because Jody's story is very similar, where 2020 sold to other owners and they show up maybe once a month. They're very disconnected. It's really sad. But yeah, I came back and the dog thing and poor coaching and just bad habits formed. And I've been fighting for about 9 months now to try to undo all of that. And it's been interesting. It's been fun, but it's worth it, you know, because CrossFit, and we know this changes lives. And if something's bad, it needs to be fixed. So
yeah. Do you guys have coaches meetings?
We do. Once a month, we have a coaches meeting.
Yeah. So maybe, I mean, I don't know if you could subtly like bring that up or something. I mean, without.
I actually did the last meeting. I brought it up, and unfortunately, you know, poor leadership, it trickles down to poor behavior from coaches or a lack of caring or whatever. So when you have leaders that just don't care, show up once a month, very hands-on, like they're not here, well, chances are your coaches are going to reflect that. And unfortunately, that's what's happened in the last couple of years at this affiliate. Like the coaches never show up, or excuse me, the owners never show up. The coaches, not all of them are bad, but there's a few really bad apples, and it reflects in so many things. So I brought it up, and of course, it's not heard. It's heard. It's not received well. There's reaction. Oh my God, he must hate dogs, or he's so mean, and blah blah. Blah. And I'm like, yeah, okay, well, you know. So yeah, that's kind of the atmosphere here, the temperature, as Jody put it.
Damn. All right. Well, keep fighting the good fight, brother. Thanks for calling in.
You guys too. Happy New Year.
All right, brother. Happy New Year. Bye.
Peace.
Okay. So do we really think that it's just because of Android? Or like,
it's very possible.
If you have an iPhone and want to come in, call in, do so. Sorry, I'm like distracted looking at some of these sites. Okay. All right. I have a couple more minutes and I got to run to the, damn, I can't see the cool emojis. Like there's a triggered emoji. Like Heidi put in like a 1999 emoji. Like I can only see
I just have the YouTube pulled up. So I just,
because I can only see it by whatever the title of the thing is. Trigger alert. Okay. That's pretty good. And what's that 1999 one?
It's literally just like money 1999. That's it.
Oh, that's funny. But that's like the hang up one, right? Okay,
right.
Hold on. Let's see. Yes. Wait, hold on. Give me 1 second. Bluetooth. Roadcaster connected. Fuck. No, it's not. It's something's up now. Okay. Hey, what's up, dude?
Yep. I'm on an iPhone, so that makes sense.
God damn. Oh.
Sorry, dude.
Oh, I appreciate it. Tyler Watkins, owner of the Heat One app. What's up, dude? How you doing?
I had one question for you.
Okay.
I've been contemplating. So the thing that you notice as CrossFitters age, competitive CrossFitters, is what is the one thing that they take out of their training? I think all of them continue to do CrossFit, but they take one specific thing out of their training.
Pistols?
Which is,
I don't know.
Yeah,
handstand walking.
Specifically, yes. But I think the big thing is medium to heavy barbell cycling. I think you'll see a lot of them do snatch, clean, and jerk, but they won't do it for high reps anymore. And for years, we've kind of contemplated the, like, you know, should we be doing this? It's CrossFit for CrossFit's sake sort of thing. I guess I sort of thought of another way to argue it, which is, to me, I realized that stimulus isn't matched anywhere else in life and in sport. That feeling you get during Grace or Isabel is not like anything else. So I'm not saying don't train it, but it's kind of like, why do we train it if we don't see it anywhere else?
Interesting.
And I guess the way that question maps over to you is, I'm interested in what your training goals are and how you approach those, because you're a really busy person. And that's something that I've always been interested about you, is that you seem fit to me, but then how do you navigate that being as busy as you are?
Basically, I just try to commit to 3 days a week is my minimum. I'd love to get in 5 days a week, and I just do the class workout. Oftentimes I'll do kind of almost like how Caleb is, where I'll come in the middle of the day and just hit it up when there's no, like, it'll be me, Albert, and Grace sometimes, and like the three of us will just go in there and literally just do the workout of the day. If not, I either drop into the noon class or I drop into the 3:30 class.
So the goal is literally just fitness, just to check the box.
That's it.
It's just hard, like, as someone who is, you know, thought of himself as an athlete, I guess, a little bit.
Yep.
It's hard to change that paradigm. So it's like, did you ever think of yourself as an athlete or wanting to be competitive as an athlete?
Oh, 100%, dude. Like when I first started coaching, so like I didn't find CrossFit for the competition. Like I loved racing against the clock and the methodology of it. So after a few years in, and I was like looking at regionals in the open, then I got really into it. Like, you know, training 7 days a week, you know, 2 active recovery type days, and then 2 double sessions 2 times a week, followed a pretty strict program. And I did that for years, attempting to make it to regionals, never really got close. Like strength was my biggest inhibitor. But I was always still the guy that could like do everything RX and show up to like most affiliates and be within that top 5 group of people, assuming there were no like, you know, standout superstars there. And yeah, I would say over these last couple of years, it's been a struggle because as everything's picked up with like the fire department, it's the podcast, obviously huge. And then even transitioning with the gym, it's been tough. And so now I like go there and just get crushed by a ton of people in the class that would have never, ever came close to any of my times. And so, yeah, that's pretty much it. Just slowly accepting that now I'm just training just to make sure that I'm healthy, I stay fit, and that's it.
Did that transition happen slowly, or did you have to like sit down and really like talk to yourself and be like, okay, I'm not an athlete anymore. I have to quit being an asshole and training like this?
Yeah. And you know, actually where I could tell you exactly where it happened, where it started. I still didn't really like get the mindset, I would say mostly until this like recent, but where that transition started of like, hey, you're spending too much time training versus like the other priorities that I have, was actually in Ben Bergeron's office by Ben Bergeron in the immersion thing that we just started talking about.
Really?
Yeah, because I went to that. It was like that 3-day course. I hung out with Harry Paoli like a lot during that time. I was the only dude from California that didn't have a car, and he was nice enough to drive me up the street to like the hotel at the end and stuff like that at the end of the days. And also to lunch, which was dope because everybody kind of jumped into their cars and I was just like kicking rocks. And he's like, "Get in, kid." And I'm like, "Okay." But I remember talking to him about it and I was like, "Oh, I'm doing this, I'm training this and blah, blah, blah." And he looked at me and he's like, "So do you want to make it to regionals or do you want to like own a successful CrossFit gym?" And he's like, "Because you can't do both, at least not well." And I was like, damn. And that was it. And I went back and I was like, I'm going to start coaching like individual athletes. I had a coach at the time that was like really competitive and was good. She like definitely had a chance to make it to regionals. There was just a couple holes in her game. So I just focused that energy into like writing programming and like studying the open and like regionals and all of that instead as a coach rather than as an athlete.
Interesting. It's funny what ends up breaking the camel's back, I guess.
Yeah. But it still was like, but now, like at this time, like I'm always like, oh, we're going to go do the, like a workout with all the, you know, all the crew, right? At like JR's gym or something like that. And then that's when it creeps in. And I'm like, damn, if this was a few years ago, I could hang with those guys. And like, now everybody would probably smoke me. And like, you know, Caleb would come and set a water down because he's finished the workout 10 minutes before I have, just to make sure I'm hydrated as I'm crawling out of there.
Is that why you're not going to Miami?
Yeah, that's it. I don't want to get roped into Taylor's spectator workouts and be known as a fraud. He's like, look at him, he can't even do a burpee.
All right, dude. I just wanted to call and make sure the phone works.
Thanks, bro.
On my end, everybody stay glued to your Instagram as far as Heat One goes. We'll announce something in a couple days.
Awesome. I can't wait, dude. Hey, let us know how we can help you kind of push it here too.
Yep, should be fun. All right, see y'all.
All right, brother. Thanks. Bye. Okay, so it definitely is not working. Damn, my Rodecaster worked so good. And I always like made the joke that it wasn't. It was just Sevan's. That's right. Hell yeah. Rep that team has been. You know. Blade and I go way back. Okay, let's just shout out a couple of these members and I have to run. You want to take a stab at that one? Caleb?
Ika Raikkonen.
That sounded great. Is that true?
That seems legit.
Philip Kelly has always said this about like my like voice, and it's called the Devil's Threesome. Okay, Philip Kelly.
Yeah,
yeah. Happy birthday, by the way, dude. Did you try? Yeah, did you try turning it off and turning it back on again? No, because it's gonna kill all my sound and everything else. I don't even know if that would work. Do 30 squat cleans as fast as possible. You'll feel your teeth floating for 20 minutes.
Yeah, I want to watch that video. He just posted it.
Oh, Hiller filmed it and did it?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Nice. Yeah, very busy with the devil threesomes. Who else we got? Winnie Davis, new member. What's up? Dope pick. It's cool. Jeremy, welcome. I worked out with Hiller before.
I did too. I shouldn't say I worked out with him. I worked out alongside him, and I just sandbagged. I was a sandbag for JR. They put me with JR so that they could maybe beat him.
Dude, we did a partner workout together, and like halfway through, he had to pick up more reps so that way I could like.
Hell yeah, dude.
He's like, I'll take these two. You do 5s, I'll do 7s. And I'm like, okay, yeah.
JR with like easy breath was like, just do 2. I was like,
slow it down for you. You're like, God damn. Blood. What's up, man? Welcome to the show.
What's happening?
How much, dude? How you doing?
I was thinking about the team has-been stuff, and I think that would be fun if any callers are listening could give the moment they knew they became a has-been. Sometimes it's not voluntarily. Sometimes it comes to you. You don't stop competing. Competing stops you. I'd like to share mine.
Yeah, go for it.
It was actually 2 phases. One was 2015. I was a regionals team competitor, and then I had been there once, Indy, and then then just team because it was fun, and I like training for that more.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go into the academy, and I spent 6 months of doing nothing but running fucking hills with the occasional push-up. And and then I come out. No, I was lifting every now and again because when we got out, we had access to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
And so I get my squats and burpees and stuff, and work on some cleans. But then came the open. And now, Susan, you know me, I love to lift.
Oh, yeah.
And so that was the first year where they had the toe to bar, clean, ladder, and double under workout.
Yep.
Where the weight got heavier.
Yep.
And in my head, mentally, ooh, mentally, I was about to destroy that motherfucker. I'm already counting like, I might finish this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm like legitimately thinking, bro, I got to I think it was the 275, and that motherfucker spat me out the back. You know when you catch it clean and it spits you out the back?
Yep.
And I looked at my mom because she was my judge. I said, "Is that regulation?" Regulation.
Let's go ahead and count that.
Been this heavy a day of my life.
Oh my gosh.
And so that was the day that competing left me, because I was like, man, I'm not trying to do all this bullshit. Then I had another surge in 2019, but then I had realized, oh Lord, wow, I haven't been practicing my handstand walks and my pistols. I'm good as fuck at all this other shit, but CrossFit getting a little extra for me. I think I'll just stick to the basics and looking good.
Yeah, I mean, that tide rises so quickly, right? Like one year you're like, all right, I'm getting close. And then the workouts and shit come out for the next year. And you're like, damn, they moved the bar that far away from me. I thought I was getting closer to it.
You gotta get on your head, turn in a circle and all that shit. Like if my legs get blown off, I'll army crawl. I don't gotta worry about handstand walking.
Oh man, that's
good. Those are the days that competing quit me.
Yep. Yep. It hits you hard, right?
Yeah. So do you have a moment where competing stopped you?
Yeah, I mean, just like I said, like just with Ben telling me that, and then once that happened, I just kind of like slowed that down a lot. And then when I started, so
yours was a verbal moment. Yours wasn't a a physical moment.
No, it was definitely a verbal moment. You know, maybe at that time, you know what, maybe the seed was already planted just because of like that competitive tide rising so much and me kind of knowing I wasn't at that line and it was still pretty far away. So it might have been just a combination of the two. But yeah, that fired me up. At that point, I really wanted to come back and like and just change my competitiveness to being like, okay, now I want to have a really great gym. You know what I mean? I'll compete like that, not necessarily just in CrossFit, but as an affiliate.
Okay, I got you. Well, all right, homeboy, I'll go ahead and roll in. If any other haulers have the day that competing left them, I would love to hear them.
Yeah, let's get them in. Make it a whole montage. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you, man.
All right, later.
Okay, come see me soon, huh? Yep.
I will do, man.
Later, bye. Later, dude. Bye. Yeah, dude. That's okay. I should probably get going. I always do this and I cut it like way too close to the time I'm supposed to be headed out to Hayward for the fire department. I'm always like, I'll be off by like 8, and then it's like, well, okay, I guess I just won't eat breakfast, and then it's like 8:15, and I'm like, okay, now I have to turn this off and like run to my car. I think that's it. Any closing remarks there, Keb?
No. Thanks for making it such a fun show, everybody. That was really cool.
Dude, I think we got, let's get rid of that star. I think we got 33 new members in the show.
Over 30 for sure.
Yeah, 33. Look at that. And then a little bit more. Dope. Treading the needle.
Threading the needle?
I don't know. Anyhow, okay. All right, guys. Oh, threading the needle on like getting myself to there on time. Yeah, dude, you're absolutely right. Phil, when is he gonna come visit me? Rock a little partner workout together. Did I tell you that Philip Kelly and I were partners in a workout?
Really?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
How'd it go? Did he smoke you?
He did great. Yeah, I was just trying not to let him see me sweat. He's like, we had to hold these plates and he's kind of chilling and he's looking around and I'm like, we're good. It's like, hold it together.
Right, this isn't that bad.
Yeah, don't let him see you sweat. You can't show weakness. Amy, awesome. We'll end it on a good note. That's all that matters, Philip. That's all that matters. Like you know, it was funny. We had to do a 400-meter run holding a 45-pound plate, right?
Yeah.
And so like I'm running with the plate and I'm like kind of chilling and I realize Andressandra Pacelli is like, you know, not that far up, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna sit behind her. And then right at the end, I'm going to try to sprint to past her just so I could say I beat a games athlete in a workout.
Yeah, baby.
And here's the funny thing. As I sped up, she straight up heard me and sped up.
No way. Oh,
And it turned into this all-out sprint, dude. It was so good. It was so good. Craig was ahead of me, and I realized I couldn't let him beat me. Yeah, awesome. All right, thank you, everybody. I appreciate you guys hanging out with Caleb and I while we just kind of shoot the shit and have a good time. I didn't really have any solid plan coming into this, but you guys made it cool. So thank you very much for that. Caleb.
thanks, guys. That was fun.
Cool. All right. Well, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Back at 7 a.m. Become a member now so you guys can check out what Sevan is doing. I hope we didn't hype that and then he doesn't post anything.
Yeah. I haven't seen anything yet, so
he's just like, oh shit, dude. Sorry, shit was too busy. I didn't even think about it. I was like, okay.
dickhead.
Thanks, Leaky. Thanks for hanging out.
Good dude.
Fondal. Thank you. Circle jerk. Yeah, definitely. Okay. All right, guys. Bye. Thanks for kicking it. We'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. I believe we have a live call in, and then the calendar is stacked with guests coming into these next couple weeks. So it'll be fun. All right, guys. Adios. And click this and bye-bye.